Welcome to Drum LCK. My name is John, and today we're going to check out one of my favorite drummers, Steven Adler. Let's go. All right, so Steven Adler is pretty much known by everybody as the original drummer of Guns N' Roses. He played every song on Appetite for Destruction, and I think only one song of the Use Your Illusion records and Civil War, I think. The reason I like Steven Adler so much is because his parts are very catchy. They may not be the most technically difficult parts, but they fit the song perfectly, and he was just a great songwriting drummer. So what I want to do today is really just take a look at a few seconds, maybe the hardest part or the most catchy part of each song on the Appetite record. So that's 12 songs. It's going to be a longer video, so I'm going to keep the talking to less than 20 seconds for each song. So let's just jump right into the first song on the record. That's Welcome to the Jungle. And we're going to take a look at the tom groove in the bridge later on in the song. Now let's jump into the second song on Appetite for Destruction, and that's It's So Easy. And obviously we have to take a look at the intro. It's just pretty much a 16th note roll on the snare, some accents where you're hitting the crash and the kick together. So the sheet music up and give it a shot. The third song on Appetite is probably my favorite rock song ever. Definitely my favorite song from Guns N' Roses, and that's Nightrain. Now, I chose to do a drum fill that it's at the very end of the song during the fade out, because ever since I was a kid, I always heard that and just wished they didn't fade it out because it's just so cool. Now, we're just playing 16th notes and 8th notes going between the snare and the crashes with the kick. Can be a little tricky if you're not used to hitting crashes with your left hand. Let's check it out. So next up is Out to Get Me. Now this one's not too hard. It's not crazy fast either. We're really just playing quarter notes on the ride with some crashes as we play the snare as this part goes on. But the reason I chose this is because of these little double kicks here. You're going to want to really focus on getting the timing of them, remembering that they're 16th notes. Just make sure you don't mold them into 16th note triplets because it might be a little easier to do that. And this is the pre-chorus section of the song. Next up is the fifth song off Appetite, and that's Mr. Brownstone. So this one's actually a little harder than I thought it was going to be. If you're not used to playing eighth notes with your left foot on the hi-hat while playing a tom groove, this is going to be very difficult for you. Just take it slow and kind of go through these accents, making sure you're getting them in the right place. There's a lot of left hand first accents where you're going left, right. Just make sure you take a look at it and go slow. And number 6 is Paradise City, and we all know we got to take a look at the big drum break. So this is really just Bonham triplets, but we're starting with our right hand instead of the left like Bonham would. What's going to be a little difficult for a lot of people is, again, that left foot, keeping eighth notes going along with these 16th note triplets. Something cool to think about is the fact that if you isolate what we're doing with our feet and maybe just play double bass instead of a hi-hat, at that point, I'm pretty sure this is the Hot for Teacher bass drum shuffle that's going on. So we're really playing double bass at this point, except our left foot's just on the hi-hat. So I guess it's not really double bass. Next up is My Michelle, and this is a fan favorite. Everybody loves this song. We're going to take a look at this double time section here. It's a little difficult because we are going pretty fast. It says 108 beats per minute, but since we're playing double time, it's really 216. What makes this pretty difficult is the fact that we have syncopated crashes that go along with the melody. That boom, da, boom, da, boom happens a bunch of times while you're in that double time groove. So just make sure you take it slow and have fun with it. Next up is one of my favorites. That's Think About You. It might be a song that most people don't really know about because it didn't really get a lot of radio play, but killer song. And we're going to take a look at the very beginning because it starts with that cowbell. We all know Steven Adler loves the cowbell. When you're looking at this, just watch out for these syncopated crashes. Like My Michelle, they can be kind of tricky. It is quite fast. Just take it slow and have fun. And the ninth song off the record, and the song that the band didn't really want to put on the record, is Sweet Child of Mine. We're going to take a look at that breakdown bridge section where, Steven Adler goes between the cross stick and the full snare accent, which is really cool and very musical. I will say in the recording, it sounds like he's maybe hitting wood blocks, not an actual snare there for the cross stick, but we're going to do just cross stick and it'll sound just fine. Oh, I hate to say it, but somehow the recording of You're Crazy got deleted. And since then I had a baby, so I can't really play right now. So I think we're going to have to do a full drum cover of that one real soon. Skipping ahead, we're going to jump into Anything Goes. And for this, I chose the halftime section of the verses, just because it's so different than any other song. It's not very hard. It's fun to play, but I just wanted to feature this because it's different from everything else. And the last song on Appetite is Rocket Queen, and most of you probably know it's pretty gross. So we're going to take a look at this awesome 16th note hi-hat groove that happens in the beginning of the song. It's clearly featured in the beginning of the song. So let's just jump right into this. Just watch out for bass drums, whether they're on your right hand or left hand. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. Hopefully you enjoyed jumping into a little bit of Steven Adler's career. Don't forget to check out the other Learn the Legend episodes. There's a John Bonham episode, Tommy Lee, Lars. Go check them out. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, take care.